Our next stop of the day, about 20 after 1 on the 12th of September of 2022, finds us on O'Byrne's Ferry Road in Stanislaus County, in Calaveras County, California, kind of south of the town of Copperopolis. We were going to ride through that, but as you hopefully see on the film, on the road footage, I wasn't sitting. It's 100 degrees and the sun beating on me, though. It's a little bit nicer here that the sun's behind the cloud. So anyway, this is Lake Tullock, and it's a man-made lake. And O'Byrne's Ferry, the ferry ran here over the Stanislaus River until 1852. When a chain cable bridge replaced the ferry to cross the Stanislaus River at this place. In 1862, a covered truss-style bridge was built. Some writers claim that this is where the author Bret Harte wrote about, or was referring to when he said Poker Flat. So this was a pretty popular place in the gold rush. I gotta sit down. I worked with two people that retired up here. One of the guys, after he retired from the paper, I gotta move some stuff and sit down here. Hold on. There we go. One of the guys started driving a tour bus. Says he made good money at it, and I saw him at an A's game where he had driven a band, a marching band, to the Coliseum. Whew, boy, all of a sudden, I'm going to sit for a minute here. So I talked to him, and then the guy, Ron, had a 30-hour shift at the paper and was working also as a air traffic controller. He was one before they struck, and Reagan canned him for illegally striking. He worked at a Valley airport that had private people doing it. So anyway, I saw Ron suffered injuries in a motorcycle accident, and he had to retire from the paper. Anyway, I saw him at checking in at the RV park at the Jackson Rancheria one day, and he asked if I was Joe, and he said who he was, and my God, it was good to see him. And he looked no worse for wear. He was traveling in a fifth wheel. So there you go. So we're at O'Byrne's Ferry, and I'm going to sit and drink a little bit. It's hot, and I'm miserable. So there you go, and we'll see what's next. Well, guys and gals, it is 3:30 in the afternoon, and I'm back at Shady Pines. Today's ride was 157.5 miles. I averaged 33.9 mpg, high of 74, low of 40 mph. 3 hours and 54 minutes of runtime on the motor. I checked the oil at the Shell station because you have to check it hot because it's a dry sump motor, and everything is fine. So our trip stats were not like a biggest longest ride of the day of my time, but it was 354.5 miles. I averaged 33.8 mpg, high of 84 miles an hour, average of 38 miles an hour, and 9 minutes and 15 seconds of runtime. It was a nice little trip. I'm glad that I got away. Allegedly tomorrow, they're going to start remodeling our bathroom and bringing it up to modern ADA standards as a perk, I guess. So I'm going to drag some of my stuff in. I made it back in time for dinner. I'm pretty happy about that. It was a good ride. A little warm the last hour or so. Oakdale and on in, it warmed up. So nevertheless, I'm home. I'm in one piece. It's a good ride. Like every ride you get home on, they're all good. This is Joe, your host, posting to Life with Yosef. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day. Peace be with you. And we'll see you at the next one.